Give me the triple. Oh, let's go. What was that? 5 Slayer. Yep. Yo, what is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. So yesterday on stream I had maybe probably about a dozen 10 to 15 kill streaks. So I figured, what the heck, let's compile some of them in a video. We'll do some super casual post commentary, kind of call out what I was doing and why I did what I did, and hopefully that's in some way beneficial, if not at the very least entertaining. So I was playing on my Hammer Titan. I've been having some fun on the Sunbreaker of late. This was a pretty poor super use. I only got 1 kill with this particular hammer, but we kind of salvaged it. We made it work. I got back to mid-map and started laying down the law, controlling the middle of the map, which is really important on Icarus specifically because of the B objective and how crucial it is to winning matches. So I'm kind of pushing up a little bit here and just using this little thingy as cover. And you'll see, I think that this particular 15 kill streak showcases the use of vertical space really well. See, I break line of sight and then I jump out and re-engage from a higher vantage point. So it kind of gives me the drop on the guy. I'm able to finish him off before he can kill me. I bug out for some spesh and then just kind of maintain this mid-map control position here on Icarus. So I had a ton of fun yesterday. I did a variety of different primary weapons. Now let me just say this out the gate. There's some sidearm in here. There's some shoddy. There's a nice 10 kill streak using the invective in here as well. But there's gonna be a lot of sidearm. Let me just remind you guys casually, it's not my job to balance the game, and unfortunately right now this is just the way it is. Like half of the enemy team is using ammo bypassing weapons as well. I didn't make the call to make the game this way. I think this is a byproduct of poor decision making, and I think a byproduct of some lazy development. And in my opinion, I think that we wanted, as a community, we were saying we need some stronger primaries and we need to see some variation in the special weapons. I think that a very lazy way to buff primaries is to take away the green. And we found out that didn't work, because now everyone's just using ammo bypassing weapons that just don't care about the special changes like sidearms and icebreakers and no lands. I'm not seeing too many universal remotes, because honestly universal remote is not that great. I mean, you can make it work, you can have some good kill streaks. In fact, I have a nice 10 kill streak with it in this video, but you screw yourself over in that mid to long range department. So you can really get hosed by primaries if you're not really careful and cautious about the way that you pick your engagements with the universal remote. But anyways, all this to say, you're gonna see some sidearm. You're gonna see a lot of sidearm kills in this video. I wish that wasn't the case. I wish that I was still using my sidearm while everyone else was still running around with their shotguns and their sniper rifles with ammo in them. That was my preference. I think that we need to get the green ammo back, and we need some more thoughtful buffs to primaries. I mean, I'm not rapping on anybody here. I just thought that it was kind of a lazy way to approach this particular patch. Taking away the ammo didn't fix the problem at all. In fact, in many ways, it made them worse. But that's just my 2 cents. I think that the numbers and statistics have really shown that. So hopefully, when we get Josh Hamrick to talk here next week in the reveal stream, I think that hopefully he's going to address some of these things. He's been really open and honest and had some pretty open lines of communication of late, which I think is really respectable. I really do like him, and at least his thought process on a lot of things. Do I agree with all the changes? No. In fact, I think this is probably one of the worst, specifically trials metas we've ever been in. But I think they did some things right, and I think that you learn from that even as a dev. So hopefully we get some more positive change down the road, and hopefully they use all of this as sort of like a play test to know what they want to do with Destiny 2. And so hopefully when Destiny 2 comes out the box, it's going to be really well tuned. That's my my hope. Now you see here, I'm using my vertical space a lot. baiting guys in. I know that I'm a blip on their radar, so what I'm going to do is use my vertical space to get, see, look at this. He comes up to try and find me. I'm nowhere to be seen. That's because I'm up above him. And so I'm just kind of changing what vertical tier I'm on, time after time after time, getting a lot of easy kills doing it. So, and then here I'm able to push up with my hammers, get a few kills. I think I get 4 or 5, 5 kills with this particular hammer, which was nice. I get myself a nice little 10 kill streak there. Oh no! So Hammer of Soul is honestly not. I mean, it's kind of tricky with your hammers. A lot of people will end up using most of their super energy whiffing hammers. I would tell you it's really easy just to think throw while I have hammers. I need to chuck. See, I hit that. This guy popped Hammer of Soul and I hit him out of the air with mine, which felt pretty stinking good. But anyways, I would tell you when it comes to your hammers, don't spam them. You will miss most of your hammers if you spam. You have to be patient, find the right time to throw when you are pretty much guaranteed a hit. You know, lead your target. They have travel time, so you got to be smart about it. Don't just spam, and you will get more kills with your hammers if you take your time a little bit. Don't just chuck. When you see something move, don't just throw something in that general vicinity. You got to make sure it's gonna connect. So that's what I would tell you with hammers. Because I used to be that way. I used to be like, oh, I've got all these hammers, I must throw them, chuck, and I'd whiff most of them. You know, back in when Sunbreaker first released, it was pretty easy mode, but it's not anymore. So here's that universal remote play you see here. I have found that I can't really do a lot in the way of jump shotgunning anymore. I find that they're really inconsistent because you're not getting that precision damage as you're jumping. And your bullet spread, or your sort of buckshot spread, is going to be worse. So, if I'm going to jump, or if I'm going to shoot my shotgun while airborne, I'm going to wait till the last possible second to do it because I want a guaranteed kill. So for the most part, I'm sticking to boots on the ground, shotgunning these days. So I did get to play a lot with shotguns in Trials this past weekend and had some good clips with them. But unfortunately, with Trials right now, you can only really use a shotgun effectively in round 1. So that's about it. After that, you're kind of hosed. I thought, you know, maybe I thought to myself, I really do want a shotgun. I want to use a shotgun. But I want to have a real primary too. So that left me with what? Invective. So I thought, well, I'll use Invective in Trials of Osiris. That should be fun. I found that is completely and utterly pointless because that shotgun is really not that good. You know, you really have to be pretty close to get consistent one-hit kills with the thing. And the one sort of saving trait about that gun, the one thing that makes it okay, has been its ammo regeneration. Well, turns out with the latest nerfs to Invective, which was not OP, I didn't think it needed to be nerfed, but with the latest nerfs, what you have is a terrible ammo regeneration rate. It regenerates at a snail's pace, and in Trials of Osiris, if I start round 2 with an Invective with 0 ammo in it, guess when my first 4 bullets generate in the Invective? Can you guess? The exact same second the very first wave of special spawns on the map. That's right, it saves you 0 time at all, so it is completely and utterly pointless to use the Invective in Trials of Osiris because it's just going to give you ammo the exact same time that the map is going to generate ammo itself. So the only thing that could be decently good for is if you're in the middle of the map and you don't want to have to go back to a box for your green. I mean, I get that, but I would rather go for green with a Matador equipped than stay where I am with an Invective. That's my opinion. So I think that Invective lost its potency entirely. A lot of guns just got really alienated with this recent patch. So you see me running around with a sidearm because here's the honest truth, I'm really well rehearsed with a sidearm. I've been using sidearms religiously, literally since House of Wolves came out. So I'm very well versed in this. I've been using them for a long time. And you see me almost getting a primary kill there. I was kind of disappointed that it got stolen. But anyways, I'm comfortable with these things, and they're readily available for me. It's convenient. It's a special weapon that I'm good with, that I don't have to worry too much about really pacing myself. I can still play really aggressively like I like to play in these playlists. I can still play really aggressively with a special weapon I'm comfortable with and not worry about the ammo. Relatively. Sometimes you do have to worry about the ammo with sidearms, but that's why I'm using it. It's not because I want a crutch. It's not because they're blatantly overpowered. It's just because I get to still have fun. You know what I mean? So hopefully we see some changes. I think we need to see special ammo back. We need to see some different changes, but that's just my opinion. Hopefully you enjoyed the kill streaks and the gameplay and my ramblings. I appreciate you stopping by, guys, and hopefully I will catch you in the Crucible.